Alright, I got a new speaker dummied in the case. So we'll just see what the difference in sound is. Plugged in. There's AM, but we're probably just going to hear static. Let me turn it on. FM. Alright, so you can see that little resistor that I'm into right there. It has two little holes on the side of it. I don't know what that's all about, so I'll pull it on and test it with it. Maybe blue, red, orange. So, alright, we got her out here. And that looks more gray and red to me. So let's see what kind of a value we get. So I'm showing about 80K. So what? All right. So the second G would be gray, and that would make it 8. So it should be 82K. This one's coming at 79K. So it's well within specs. But let me see if I have one, and I'll replace it anyhow, just because it has those little dimples in it. I'm sure don't mean anything, but probably just something in the assembly. So what are we looking for? An 82K. Alrighty. Gee willikers, look at that. 82.2K. Alright, well, there it is. Put my little soldering goggles on when I do this so I can see better. Alright, there's that mark. Cut you off like so, and you off like so. So the other thing I want to do is look at these wires from the antenna. So this guy's going to ground, we'll leave you alone. This green one, I already have them written down, goes over to here. So I want to pull them off and see what kind of continuity we have. There's one. He's going to ground. He's going straight to the capacitor. We'll pull you off too and see. Well, let's see what we got going on here now. I guess we did need the ohmmeter back. If I'd have left it out, I wouldn't have used it for 3 weeks. Here it is. Not really sure what I'm looking for here, but I know I should have 2 separate coils with some type of continuity between them. Here's the 1. So we're going to write that down. So between green and red, we have 2 ohms. So let's see. Green and red, we have 2.1 ohms. 2.1 ohms. You can't even see that, can you? Yeah, I'll turn that so you can see. You can help me with this. Let's see if I can light it up. That doesn't help a lot either. Okay. So let me pull this off. Let's use a probe. And let's see. So between that little guy there and ground, what do we got? Still over limits. How about between that guy and the tuning cap? What do we got? So I'm going to touch here and see. Yeah, that's working. Alright, so now let me check and see what I have between ground and the tuning cap. Not what I was hoping for. So between that guy, that doesn't look right either. It looks like I got a capacitor in there somewhere. And I think let me see. Let me try two probes. Alright, so I had those 2 pieces of wire that I had soldered together. They were basically the same piece of wire that was broke. So I found the 2 ends and soldered them. So now if I go between ground and the tuning cap, I'm getting 10.3. So, okay, that makes me a lot happier. That's probably about what it should be. So let me make sure I get the wires back where they're supposed to be. Alright, so we had the green wire went to the transistor, so that went up here somewhere. The red wire went to a capacitance and a resistor, which was right here. So there we go. So the red wire is going to go right back here. And the green wire, I believe, came right over onto this guy right here. Yep. You want the ground. You know, now I'm dying to know if AM works any better. So, lucky for you and me, I think I have a speaker around here somewhere. Enough of my babbling. Let's get this thing plugged in and see what happens. Alright, it's plugged in. We'll turn it to AM. There's AM, turn it on. Already at one station. I hear a lot of stuff coming in. Nothing's really tuning very well. Let's see, that would be the tune. My thingy doesn't reach. Let's see if I can. Oh, here we go. This is where you put an antenna right here. Now, mind you, you'd more than likely have to tune the antenna trimmer again because it's not set up for that. So let's see if we just spin it over here. Alright, let's pause you for a moment. Alright, here's with the outside antenna hooked to AM. That ticking is probably one of the electric fences. Now I'm thinking that squealing that you're hearing is probably because since I put this antenna in, it's changed the tune circuit for AM, that antenna part. So you can hear it's in there, that squeal. So when I take it off, it's gone. So, but I'm not going to adjust the alignment just for this antenna. All right, let's see. What I wanted to do here is I have just a radio here that was given to me, and I haven't destroyed this one yet. So, just want to hear what kind of stations I do get on AM or even FM down here in the basement. So let's turn it on to AM. There's AM. I think it can only tune up digitally. Alright. That's it. So I guess we really wouldn't expect to get much on that antenna. It's something old and not dated there. Where was I? Oh yeah, so I showed you the colors of those. I think this transistor right here, and it's a ED Echo Delta 1502A, and I think that might be the 10.7 megahertz for the 10.7 megahertz local oscillator for FM, I think. I'm not going to guarantee that, but I'm just kind of following around here. It's a little bit hard to track these down because you flip it over, back and over so much. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm actually going to follow the alignment process that the Elenco says. I just have to find certain things that correlate. For instance, they want me to basically short, I believe, the base 2 emitter for that one to disable the 10.7 local oscillator, and then I'll pump my own in. And then once I pump my own in, I can adjust the IFs. There's the FM detectors, 4 and 5. That would be the pink and the blue, these two. I have to use a sweep generator, and I would imagine I'm also going to have that local oscillator disabled, because in the instructions when they do the alignment to that, they don't have the rest of it built yet. They just basically have this part built and then tell you how to align it. It's a pretty neat little radio kit. You can find the manual online. I think I built one years ago when I was back there at school. All right. And here an update to the radio front end. Here I made this, and I hopefully will be able to find some cloth to go over that. I still have this. I can't find this particular type of cloth. This looks to be the type that would be on this. Again, I don't really care that much about originality. I have the cover from, I have a whole bunch of it from the Grundig, but it's too see-through. So I don't know, maybe if I stain this black, or stain it, I mean really dark color to match the case or something, it wouldn't be as bad. Yeah, so you can see I just kind of dummied it together real quick, but it's all bolted in. Alright, that's an update for that. Alright, here we are at Noisy headquarters again. So that just about does it for the video. And here's the cutout. I'm waiting for the fabric to come for this. It should be here this weekend. And then I can get that done, put this back in. A couple little things I want to do on the radio, and then at that point I think we'll be ready to try the alignment and see if my theory works. And it should be very similar to what's called out in the Elenco manual. But I'm sure there's going to be some changes. But anyhow, thanks for watching, and this should be the end of part 3. So part 4 promises to be really exciting. I did do some stuff with the SDR, tracing around and watching the local oscillator. However, it kept messing up and my audio never came through, so it would have been like 10 minutes of just watching the wave go back and forth at different frequencies on the SDR. So I cut that out altogether. Maybe if I get that back together, excuse me, we'll stick that in. So thanks for watching. Take care.